Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to A Rose for Awareness. I haven't talked to you guys in a minute, man. Got a lot to catch y'all up with. Just bear with me and stay tuned to the video. Before the video gets started, man, I like to say sleep in peace to Linda Williams. We just lost her to cancer. My condolences to her family, and her husband, Junior. All right, let's start the video up, man. Before I get started, man, it's like I said, it's been a lot been going on. 2020, beginning of the year, started off kind of rough, man. This COVID-19 and everything just hit kind of everybody like kind of at one time. You know what I mean? So, I know there's a lot of families and stuff that's out there struggling behind this. Lost their jobs and stuff like that. And like I said, the year just started off really bad, man. I hope everybody's in good condition and good health, and hopefully they can get back to where they was at before. But this channel is basically, a vlog basically of me, of my journey, and my, I want to say, marathon that I'm going to be going through and dealing with, as far as having MDS cancer, which is blood cancer, pretty much. I was diagnosed about a year and a few months ago, pretty much. And I don't know if y'all watched my previous videos. I've stated, what made me go get checked out and stuff like that. It was more like a random thing, you know what I mean? I was feeling kind of winded and fatigued, and more than often I didn't understand where it was coming from. So I just went to the doctor, and they ran some tests, and they told me I was diagnosed with blood cancer. You know what I mean? It's pretty much in your bone marrow. This is where the cancer is at. If you don't know, your bone marrow is in the lower part of your hip, and it's the blood bank of your body, pretty much. You know what I mean? It's a very serious situation, and with the blessing of God, man. Before I even get to that part, let me just tell you guys something, man. Situations like this, you want to find a doctor that's very serious about your situation that you're going through. You know what I mean? You don't want to find a doctor that's not hands-on and really aggressive to try to figure out what's going on with you and how can he help you. You know what I mean? You want somebody to give you answers and not tell you nothing. You know what I mean? Because your time is of the essence. You can't be sitting around waiting for somebody to figure something out. You know what I mean? They should have answers for you when you go through a situation like this. You know what I mean? They should have an answer for you and give you some kind of direction and say, okay, this is the next step. If this doesn't work, this is what we're going to do afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So, God forbid you don't have to go through a situation like this, but you want to find a doctor that's pretty much on top of their game. You know what I mean? Or can lead you into the right direction to get you some kind of help. Now, my diagnosis is, like I said, it's MDS. It's a form of blood cancer, and my side effects is fatigue, winded, really not a lot of energy at times, sluggish. It has you really out of it. You know what I mean? You can get bruised easily. Just different things in general, but those are the main things that I noticed that I chalked it up to, because I have asthma. So I chalked it up to asthma. I chalked it up to when my heart was beating fast. I chalked it up to having like anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, that's another thing too I like to talk about, man. We as people sometimes we need to go to the doctor a little more. I'm gonna keep it on it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Like, as far as my situation, I'm not even gonna speak for everybody, but my situation, man, I should have been, checking up on the doctor a little more. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going every year, or when something was wrong, I was supposed to been going like every 3 months to make sure. Because the older we get, sometimes, man, you know, your body start taking tolls and different turns and things of that nature. So you just want to be up on your health and making sure that you're good. Not just going to the gym and working out. That's fine. You know what I mean? But, you know, going to the doctor and making sure that you get everything checked out officially the right way, and making sure they run all types of tests just to make sure that, you know, you're good. You know what I'm saying? But, excuse me, I'm kind of winded right now. So basically, you know, after I was diagnosed with the MDS, pretty much, I was going to a local hospital because, you know, they told me they had to put me on chemo, which is part of, you know, fighting the cancer off in my bone marrow, which was fine. You know, I was doing the chemo for a while, and, you know, I didn't know the side effects it was gonna have on me, you know, and stuff like that, because, like I said, there's different kind of chemos, and there's aggressive and there's non-aggressive. So, you know, I just wanted to make sure when what I was going through, that, you know, I would have been able to still function and stuff like that. So I was going through chemo at a local hospital in the beginning stages. Then, you know, I transferred to a hospital in Manhattan, you know, to try to get a specialist to really give me an option on what's the next step. So I did that, and the doctor gave me some options in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? One was finding a donor, which is the best cure for MDS, to be honest with you. You know, in most situations, you know, that's your 85% chance of really surviving it. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So in my situation, you know, I had a brother that was a half match for me. You know, that was one of the things the doctor was telling me. You have to get like a donor, whether it be a stranger or a family member that could be a match, and, you know, they can give you some of their cells to help your body, pretty much. For whatever reason, it didn't work out with my brother or whatever. He changed his mind at the last minute, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it kind of threw me off a little bit, but, you know, God is good, and, you know what I mean? I didn't feel no bad ways or hatred towards him. You know what I mean? I wish he could have went about telling me, though, you know what I mean, a little better than how he did it for the most part, but I still love him. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I move forward. But yeah, the doctor after that didn't really give me a good option after that situation couldn't work out. You know what I'm saying? This is what I was going back to saying, what I was saying earlier. You got to make sure that when there's no plan A or B, you want that doctor to have a C, D, E, F, and G, if possible. You know what I'm saying? You just want more than one opinions and more than one ways to show you how you can, you know, beat a disease like this, or what's the chances of you outliving it, or whatever. You just want some kind of hope. And, you know, the doctor that I was seeing in Manhattan, she didn't give me that. She didn't show me no other ways than, you know, maybe one way. And, you know, like I said, even though that way was the best way, she didn't give me too many options. And, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of sad to see, you know, that, you know, a doctor, you know, you go to the doctor and you actually needing the help that you do need, and, you know, to not even get that understanding for something you really don't know too much about. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just stuck in the dark, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I after the situation with the doctor, I stood out with the local doctor I was going to, and was still getting chemo. Shout out to everybody in Wyckoff, man, in the chemo section, man. I love y'all guys there, man. Y'all awesome. All the nurses and staff that's there, they always showed a lot of love and, you know, attention and things of that nature. Excuse me. So, you know, I like to say that and just put that out there, man. I appreciate y'all for sure. I'm not gonna call all the nurses out, but y'all know who y'all are and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all. So what I was saying, getting back to that. So I stayed getting the chemo that I was needing, because I still had to go through the process of getting the chemo, even though, you know, the doctor didn't give me another option. I had to keep doing the chemo until something else came along, pretty much. And I ended up switching hospitals, going to another hospital in Manhattan. This one is called Sloan's Kettering, and I ran into they put me in touch with a good doctor, and, you know, I started going to them in the beginning of around March. I think around March I started going there, and now mind you, I've been going through the other hospital since last year. Since I first got, around the time I got diagnosed, I was actually doing the hospital locally, and then I was going to the other hospital in Manhattan, basically, to the specialist. And I've been damn near a year, going on a year, something like that, 8-9 months, something like that. And it was just nothing, man. It was nothing going on. Nobody was really telling me nothing. And, you know, this is why I was saying earlier, man, we have to be on top of our game, because time is of the essence when you're dealing with cancer. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of cancer. You want a doctor that's going to be on top of their game, or at least can give you some kind of options or point you in the right direction that you should be going into, you know, to the next stage or the next level. But yeah, I went to Sloan's, and man, I always tell you guys about Be the Match, and, you know, donating blood and stuff like that, or donating your cells so you can help somebody. Fortunately, man, the blessing of God, man, I was fortunate to get a donor. You know, man, the doctor did an awesome job, man. The doctor pretty much, you know, broke everything down to me. He explained the options. He gave me an A, B, and C, D, E, F, and G. You know what I'm saying? He put me in touch with the specialists, you know, that particularly deal with, you know, the procedure, that's going to be dealing with the procedure. And, you know, they gave me options, man, and they found a donor for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm lost for words, man. I can't even express, you know, the feeling of joy and the journey that I still have to go. You know what I'm saying? To complete this transformation and what's going on in my life. You know what I mean? Since I started with the doctor, like I said, he broke down everything. He explained to me what was my options. He let me know what was the percentage and what was needed to be done, which was he said the same thing what the other doctor said, which is, you know, you need a donor for the most part. You know what I'm saying? He ran all types of tests, you know, in a small time frame, man. And, you know, they actually found a donor for me, and, you know, I'm up for surgery soon, you know, so I wanted to keep you guys posted and let you know what was going on just briefly with me. You know what I mean? I know it's a lot. Yeah, it's just, I'm lost for words, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also, you know, happy and know that I have a journey still, or ways to go. So I'm up for surgery next month, and it's a process too, man. It's not gonna be a 1, 2, 3 thing, you know. I'm gonna be in the hospital probably for like a month or so, and it's still gonna take maybe like maybe close to a year to recover even afterwards. So just stay tuned. I'm gonna keep you guys up on a lot more that's been going on. I'm gonna shoot another video and break down a lot more details on what kind of procedure is gonna be and how's everything gonna be in general. Just bear with me. I just wanted to give y'all a brief update. I know I haven't been seeing y'all in a minute. I haven't posted a video and things of that nature, so I just wanted to keep y'all posted up and let y'all know what's going on. Please, man, go out there, hit up bethematch.org, donate, find out more about how you can help. I always say if that's not where you at with it right now, share the video. Maybe it can inspire other people to actually want to help and go out there and donate. Cancer is real. It doesn't have no discrimination. You know what I'm saying? I hear people tell me all the time when they see me, man, you look so healthy, man. You look like you got nothing. You can't let the outside fool you. Exterior fool you. You know what I'm saying? It's more than that. You know what I mean? And man, I'm lost for words, man. I like to thank my father, man. You know what I'm saying? My God, that's the only father that ever been there for me. Since day one, whether good or bad or any kind of lessons that need to be learned, he never disappointed me and he never gave up on me. You know what I'm saying? I like to thank my Heavenly Father. And just stay tuned. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. I will be shooting another video and get in depth more about what kind of surgery I'm gonna be having and how the procedure goes and things of that nature. Before I go, you gotta follow the trend. You gotta follow the trend. This is basically a website that my son has, and we want to keep this cancer thing trending, man. We gotta keep it trending. We gotta talk about it more and put it out there so people can see that. You know what I mean? We're showing love and letting people know that we here for them. And it's real out here, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna keep y'all posted, let y'all know what's going on with me. If y'all want to support, in the meanwhile, y'all can go to www.worldtrend.store and check out the merch. Let's go support, buy a shirt or two, and show some love. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Like I said before, this is a Rose for Awareness. Peace.